Hey guys, it is Freshly Squeezed Gaming here, and welcome to another video. And today I'm going to be doing something that I haven't done for quite a while, and it is a predicting video. Today I'll be predicting New Super Mario Bros. Switch. This game hasn't been announced, but it's very possible that this game will eventually come out in the coming few years. So I will be predicting this game today. So yeah, I'll be pretty much dividing my predictions into certain categories like the plot. Well, not categories, more like just sections. Like the plot, playable characters, worlds, power-ups, gameplay, modes, stuff like that. So yeah guys, let's get into the plot first. So pretty much the plot's going to be similar to most Mario games where Peach gets captured by Bowser. So yeah, my idea is this will continue off of Super Mario Odyssey. It won't like fully continue since obviously that Mario Odyssey is a 3D game, this is a 2D game, but it'll start off with Mario and Peach at their wedding. They're about to get married, and I forget what you call the person that marries two people. Forget what you call that, but that person says, "And you may now kiss the bride," and then Bowser busts through the wall and snatches Peach, and then goes back through the wall and then rides off in his airship with all the Koopalings and Bowser Jr. I think that would be pretty cool. I think it'd be pretty cool, especially with all the updated graphics the Switch can have, and I overall just think it's a good idea for them to continue the plot off of Super Mario Odyssey, just so people don't get confused and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it for the plot. So let's get on to the next section, which is playable characters. So I think for this game, the playable characters should be the same as New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Now, I grew up with that game, but I forget the four main characters for New Super Mario Bros. U. I think they're the same as New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which are Mario, Luigi, Blue Toad, and Yellow Toad. Those will be the four starting characters in this game. Now, there'll also be unlockable characters, which will be Toadette and Nabit. And those two you'll actually unlock in a different way. You'll unlock them by playing throughout the game, and you'll find each of them in different parts of the game, like in two different worlds. I'll be getting to worlds next. But yeah, and then the other two characters, because I have to have an even 8 characters, I think Peach and Bowser Jr. should be playable after you complete the story mode of the game. When you're like trying to collect all the star coins and stuff like that after the story's over. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the playable characters. Not really too much there. But yeah, so now let's get on to the big section, which is worlds. So, for this game, there will be 10 main worlds and 1 bonus world. That's pretty much what I'm doing. The staple with New Super Mario Bros. Is they usually have 8 worlds, but I had way too many ideas that I had to have 10. So yeah, I'll pretty much be listing the theme of each world, and then I'll list the bosses that'll be in the castles in that world. So yeah, World 1 will be the grassy plains world, pretty much the standard World 1 you normally see. It can be centered around Yoshi. That world will introduce Yoshi, pretty much be the typical world you normally see, and the bosses in that world, the middle castle boss will be Mega Goomba, so pretty much a giant Goomba. And then the Koopaling boss fight will be Lemmy. So pretty much what I want to do for the middle castle boss is have a unique boss for each world. Kind of like New Super Mario Bros. DS did, except that was the main castle. So I'm going to have a unique boss and then a Koopaling. I think that's a pretty good idea. So yeah. So World 2 is going to be the desert/pyramid world. It'll be centered around the desert and have pyramids. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. The bosses for World 2 will be Mummy Pokey, which is from New Super Mario Bros. DS, and the Koopaling boss fight will be Roy Koopa. So, on to World 3. World 3 will be the snow, ice world, and I think they make this snow themed world different from the other ones. I think it should be Christmas themed, so it'll have like Christmas trees, it'll have decorative lights, it'll have just stuff you think like wreaths and stuff around the levels. I think that'd be a pretty cool twist on the snow world in Mario games. And the bosses for this world would be a giant chain chomp, so bigger than the regular ones, and the Koopaling boss fight will be Larry. So next up is World 4. World 4 will be centered around, it'll be like the beach ocean world, but again, I want to have a twist. So World 4 will be centered around pirates. I think that would be so epic if, like, in one of the levels there was a pirate ship you're on. It's like an airship level, except it's not as intense because, it's only World 4. But yeah, I think if it was centered around pirates, and there would be Shy Guys in this world, except they would have like a pirate bandana and carry swords and stuff like that. I think that's a pretty cool twist on the beach, ocean themed world. But yeah, the bosses for this world would be Cheap Skipper and Morton Koopa. And by the way, this world would be the world you unlock your first character, which is Nabit. So I'm thinking either after the mid castle or after the final castle with the Koopaling is where you'll unlock Nabit. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So World 5 is a completely new theme. I actually stole from ROM hack of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I got a few of these ideas from that game. It is a Japanese themed world, so pretty much it'll be like a Japanese village, and with like pretty much what you picture a Japanese village would look like, with lots of Japanese writing, signs with Japanese writings. There'll be lots of Shy Guys because those are kind of the stereotypical Japanese enemy in Mario. It'll also be very pink, those pink flowers that were in Japan. I forget what they're called. I didn't do too much research with stuff like that in this video, so I forget what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about. And the bosses for this world will be Samurai Shy Guy, so it'll pretty much be Shy Guy, but like in a samurai suit. And the Koopaling boss fight will be Wendy Koopa. So yeah, on to World 6. World 6 will be the jungle world, so pretty much have lots of vines and trees, and you'll have that purple goo that's in every jungle theme in New Super Mario Bros. But I also have to have a little twist for this world, so I wanted to have lots of tikis in it, and like those huts in jungles with like tikis and stuff. Yeah, I want this world to be centered around that. Not centered, that can be a part of it, but I don't want it to be centered around that fact. But yeah, the bosses for World 6 will be a giant tiki, of course, and the Koopaling boss fight will be Iggy Koopa. But yeah, on to World 7. We'll have the stereotypical mountain world, so we sometimes get those worlds in New Super Mario Bros. That are mountain themed, but of course there has to be a twist with this one. So I think halfway through the world you'll go underground, and then the world you'll go to a different part of the map, and it'll be completely underground, mine themed. There'll be like railroad tracks and gold mines. It'll be centered around that. I think that's a really unique and cool twist in the level design, so I can just picture those. It'll be a lot like the cave levels, except it'll be like centered around a mine shaft or something like that, with gold carts and Shy Guys with their pickaxes mining and stuff. It'll be a lot like the Wario's gold mine, except that's overground, of course, but it'll have those elements in that track in this part of the world. But yeah, the bosses for World 7 is the Monty Mole in the tank, so it'll be pretty much be a Monty Mole, but in a tank. And then the Koopaling boss fight is the last Koopaling boss fight in this game, which is Ludwig von Koopa. In these last 3 worlds will have different bosses. You can probably guess who they are. But yeah, and this is also the world you'll unlock Toadette, because, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker centered around mining, so of course you have to unlock Toadette in this world. So yeah, on to World 8. World 8 will be the typical sky and cloud themed world, except yet again there's another twist. Just like World 7, halfway through the world you'll go up a vine and it'll transform into space. So yeah, it'll completely transform into a space world. I think that's an awesome idea for a 2D Mario game to have it in space. I don't believe that's ever been done before. I'm not too sure, maybe, but I can't recall it. But yeah, the bosses for this world will be, I'm not sure what this boss is called, but again, I saw it in that same New Super Mario Bros. Wii ROM hack video. It had this unique boss that kind of looked like a top. I think it had top in the name. It was like silver, metal, and red, and it was pretty much like a top with a drill on the bottom. Anyway, that'll be the mid castle boss. It looked pretty cool. It kind of reminded me of Space in some way. But anyway, and the main boss fight will be Magi Koopa or Kamek. He has two names. I'm not really sure which one. I guess we'll call it Magi Koopa. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, on to World 9. World 9 will be the typical lava themed world, except this will actually have two more twists besides lava. So this world will start off as a haunted graveyard, so nothing to do with lava. Pretty much I combined ideas because I only wanted to have 10 worlds, and I could have made a haunted graveyard themed world, but I couldn't really fit it in with all the other ones. So this world will start off as a haunted graveyard. It will pretty much have all ghost house levels. That part of the world that's probably only like 4 or 5 levels until you get to the second phase of this world, which is a dungeon. You'll pretty much, once you get past the last level in the haunted graveyard, pretty much a trap door will open, Mario will fall through it, and you'll fall into this dungeon. It'll pretty much look like an underground prison, and you'll do those levels, and then after that it transforms. Since you're already underground, you'll go through a cave, and then it'll take you into a lava, pretty much the lava theme that you all expect. So yeah, you'll get your great lava levels in that part. And the two bosses for this world are Big Boo or King Boo, I mean, whatever you want to call him, and Bowser Jr. So yeah, the final theme is, the final world is 10. The final theme is actually nothing to do with lava. I might incorporate lava into some of the levels, but the final theme is Circus. I have a pretty cool idea for this last world. Pretty much the whole world is in a circus tent, and all the levels are circus themed. And I think that'd be a pretty cool last level. Pretty much the last level would be a hidden room. Not hidden room. You'll just walk into a room, and it'll have like a ton of circus themed stuff. It'll pretty much be a hidden room in the circus tent. So yeah, I think that's a pretty cool idea. And the bosses for this world will be Boom Boom and Bowser, but there'll be a little twist with this Bowser themed fight. You know, in past games, last game, Super Mario Odyssey, Bowser was in a tuxedo, and it was based off of Mario's wedding and all that stuff. The game before, in 3D World, Bowser was a cat, but guess what? In this game, Bowser is a clown. He's gonna pretty much have a rainbow colored afro, and you'll have a clown suit on. I think it's a really funny idea, but I think you can tie together the wedding at the beginning with a circus at the end somehow. Haven't really thought that up yet. But yeah, those are the 10 worlds and all the bosses in this game. There's also a bonus world. It'll pretty much be a coin world. It'll be gold, and there'll be there'll just be a lot of coins. It's pretty much a new Super Mario Bros. 2 world. Yeah, that's about it. And there'll also be a game mode inside of this world. You can only play inside this world, which is Coin Battle. It was in another one of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. But yeah, wow, that's a lot of talking at once. I didn't take a break throughout that whole world segment. So yeah, guys, the next segment we'll be getting to is power-ups. So first, I'll be listing the returning items or power-ups, whatever you want to call them, that have been in previous New Super Mario Bros. Games. So those are the Mushroom, Fire Flower, Superstar, Ice Flower, Penguin Suit, Poison Mushroom, Propeller Mushroom, Mini Mushroom, Acorn Suit, and that's it. But there is actually an item that already exists but has yet to be in a new Super Mario Bros. Game, and that is the Boomerang Flower. I think that's a pretty cool idea to have in a 2D Mario game. It's yet to be done. It might have been in Mario Maker 2. I have yet to play that game, but this is new to the new Super Mario Bros. Games, the Boomerang Flower. I think it could be pretty cool in 2D form. So yeah, now I'm going to get to pretty much the items that won't be returning. I listed 3 here. There might be more. I don't know. But those 3 items are the Mega Mushroom will not be returning. The Hammer Suit that was in the older Mario Bros. Games, and the shell suit that was in New Super Mario Bros. DS. The shell suit there's a good explanation for that. It's because there's the penguin suit already, and the hammer suit won't be returning just because we have the Boomerang Flower. They're somewhat similar, so I just decided to scrap that one. And the reason the Mega Mushroom is not returning is because of my new item idea that will replace the Mega Mushroom. It's somewhat similar to it, but I think it's cooler. That is the Stone Mushroom. So pretty much it's based off of the Stone Mushroom in the Super Mario Galaxy games, except this is in 2D form. So pretty much with the Stone Mushroom, you can break through areas that you normally couldn't get to without the Stone Mushroom. That includes like areas that are sideways. You could probably like go up some. It obviously won't be on the main level of the level, but like you could go up some platforms or skip jump through a secret path, and you could use the Stone Mushroom to pretty much boulder your way through to that secret area. Maybe there'll be a star coin there or something like that. But yeah, you can also if you have the Stone Mushrooms, pretty much you have to get the Stone Mushroom first, and then you ground pound with it. You can power through certain hidden areas underground. So I think this is a pretty cool new item idea, and there's lots of opportunities with this item. But yeah, there's also one more item. It's the it's either called the Gold Flower or the Coin Flower. It was in New Super Mario Bros. 2. That item will be exclusive to the bonus coin world I went over. I know no one cares about that, but yeah. And also another thing to mention, all of the items, all of the side items that aren't power-ups, like the POW block and the P-switch, those will all be returning to this game. I'm not going to list all of them because there's a lot of them, but like those side items like that, those will all be returning to this game. So yeah, let's get to the next section of this video, the gameplay. So yeah, on to the gameplay section. So pretty much the stuff in this section isn't really main stuff that contributes to this game, but it's just pretty much a bunch of side stuff. So the first thing to mention is that all the enemies will be returning. Pretty much all of the enemies that have ever been in New Super Mario Bros. Games can return to this game. I think it'd be pretty cool to add all of them. But yeah, that's just a little thing to mention. So the next thing is that Nabit Missions will return. Those were in New Super Mario Bros. U. Those will return to this game. They'll return until you unlock Nabit. So let me see here. You unlock Nabit in World 4. So pretty much the first 4 worlds you'll have Nabit Missions, and then they'll stop at World 4. Just so you can play as Nabit. And I think it'd be more fun to play as Nabit rather than having Nabit Missions throughout the entire game. But yeah, the third thing to mention is that Yoshi and Baby Yoshis will return. So I have 2 new ideas for Baby Yoshis. The 3 returning ones are the Bubble Yoshi, Balloon Yoshi, and the Glowing Yoshi. I have 2 new ideas. The first idea will be the Orange Yoshi. This ability will be pretty much it can spit out lava. I mean, that's about it. I think it's a pretty funny idea. It can spit out lava straight forwards up, or if it spits out lava down, it'll pretty much boost you up once the lava hits the ground. If you're carrying this Yoshi, it'll boost you up a little bit. So it's pretty much just a little boost. I think that's a pretty funny idea. But yeah. So yeah, and then the last Yoshi, which is the Purple Yoshi. This one will pretty much be, I don't really have a proper name for it. I'm calling it Protector Yoshi. Pretty much it'll serve as a shield for you, so if an enemy hits you while you're using this. Now, of course, it kind of sounds overpowered, but of course there'll be some condition that makes it not so overpowered that I haven't came up with, but yeah, it's a simple idea. Protector Yoshi. So yeah, the next thing to talk about is star coins. Instead of there being 3 star coins per level, there will only be 2, and that is because of it's not really a new type of coin, but a modifying type of coin that already exists. So moon coins, you all know, those if you get a moon coin, it pretty much gives you 3 1-ups, but instead there'll be one of these every single level, and instead of it giving you 3 1-ups, it'll be a substitute for a star coin. So there'll be 2 star coins per level and 1 moon coin. And star coins and moon coins have different, not powers, they have different things you can do with them that you can't do with the other ones. So pretty much, moon coins are used to unlock certain things throughout the games, like levels or something, like certain levels or toad houses or bonus worlds or something like that. You need a certain amount of moon coins to get into those things. So with moon coins, you can't like spend them on stuff like you were able to do in the past, which is what I'm getting to with star coins. Star coins are the coins that you use to spend. You spend star coins to buy things like power-ups, or you could also use star coins to buy hints for finding moon coins. So it'd be kind of redundant if you could buy star coins to not only redundant, it'd be pointless if you bought star coins to get hints for other star coins. That wouldn't really make sense. You can only get hints for finding moon coins. So yeah, I think it's a pretty cool idea that moon coins and star coins have different purposes. Yeah, also, it's the other way around. Moon coins are limited to finding like new levels, or stuff, unlocking new levels, not finding. But while star coins cannot do that. So yeah, by the way, certain items in the store will cost more star coins, like depending on what they are. Like hints for moon coins will probably cost more. Let's say a hint for a moon coin will cost like 2 or 3 star coins, and a power up like a mushroom will cost 1 star coin. Like a fire or ice flower will cost 2, something like that. I haven't really gone into detail with that. But yeah, the last small section, we're almost done with this video. The last very small section, this will take like a minute or 2, is the modes. Some of the modes that will be in this game is Coin Rush, Coin Battle, I've already mentioned Coin Battle before, and Challenge Mode, pretty much with all those different challenges throughout the levels. But yeah, there'll also be mini games. Going back to New Super Mario Bros. DS, will bring back mini games that you can play that have nothing to do with the actual levels. Speaking of New Super Mario Bros. DS, the last mode in this game I'll be bringing back from New Super Mario Bros. DS, it's the Mario vs. Luigi mode. That's kind of a fun mode that they haven't really brought back since that game, so I'm bringing it back in this game. Mario vs. Luigi is coming back. But yeah, guys, wow, we got through this whole video. That was a lot of stuff to cover in this video. Wow. Actually, I'm saying psych right now. It's a really funny meme. But anyway, I skipped a little part of my notes. It was in the items section. Okay, it won't take long at all. But yeah, it's pretty much talking about 3 items. So the Super Bell from Super Mario Maker 2 will return in this game. So we'll be seeing Cat Mario in this game. And then there's 2 other items that won't be returning, which is the Super Leaf and the Cape Feather. Those 2 won't return pretty much probably because I have the Acorn suit and Cat Mario, and I don't need those other 2. But yeah, guys, that is the official ending to this video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this longer predicting video. It's definitely longer than my older predicting videos. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.